King Lil Jay responds to FYB J Mane over the phone. We knew this was coming. At some point, King Lil Jay, being from Chicago, you got Chicago people speaking on you. You got to speak up for yourself. He ain't in the free world, so evidently he's going to have to defend himself over the phone, over a phone call. So we know that FYB J Mane, first and foremost, though, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell. We on the race to 10K. But back to FYB J Mane, who recently was speaking, kind of being comedic about going in on King Lil Jay about what been going on with these footages surfacing of Lil Jay while he been down. It ain't looking good for him. But at the same time, you can't go get you no lawyer to defend this. You got to defend this yourself. And this is what he trying to do by reaching out to FYB J Mane and say what he got to say. Everybody know what's going on with that. But at the end of the day, these is all dudes that reside in Chicago. And they all know each other for real, regardless of YouTube. They know each other from the streets. So sometimes this is a little back and forth, but it don't be super serious all the time. But to Lil Jay, it's serious because what they saying he doing, what they said he did. FYB J Mane is comedy, it's viral moments, it's funny. He get a chance to be a comedian about the situation. Because let's just be honest, FYB J Mane is funny. It just hit different. So out of all the people that's blogging about King Lil Jay, talking about King Lil Jay in they content, out of all people, you decide, for one, you want to reach out to academics to use his platform. Evidently, that didn't really work like that. Like you really planned on it working. But then you come back in defense of yourself, and it really ain't relevant because we done seen so much already. It's like, what can you really tell us? What can you add to the story that's gonna make us detour on what we visually saw you doing? Like I said, they from Chicago. They know each other. So some of these things be serious, some of them don't be. But they're gonna always throw they always gonna throw shade on each other because that's the internet. And we all know the internet, that's what the internet based on. A lot of stuff that don't really make no sense, don't really mean something. Is really like a lot of times it be petty. You feel me? So no, I wouldn't say this is super serious. It's probably more serious for Jay than it is FYB J Mane because he got to defend himself in a situation where FYB J Mane just making fun of the situation. Granted, he know Lil J, just like he know Yella, just like he know a lot of these dudes. They was outside. They might not have been together, but they crossed paths. You did. And far as the FYB J Mane, I like his content because he's funny. He don't take stuff too serious. And that's what sometimes your job ain't always to be serious all the time. And he don't take this too serious. Hence the reason why he having fun with what he doing and people enjoy his content because the way he give you the content is funny. So the people that watch FYB J Mane, they more or less watching him for the comedian in itself, in his content. The content be good, the storytelling be good, the narration be good, but the comedic part he throw in there, it add a certain type of sauce to it that makes FYB J Mane a little bit different on these platforms. So shout out to FYB J Mane. We ain't never rooting for people to be down and out. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta say free King Lil Jay. We gotta get into FBG Butta jail footage surfacing and the situation he was going through in that footage. Which, you know what I'm saying, anybody that been to jail, whether it be the county jail, penitentiary, boot camp, when you sit a lot of people in one area like that, and you know, some people you gonna know, but a lot you don't. And then you gotta understand that these is all people that come from the street, so it's egos involved, it's issues involved that come from the street too. Just because you locked up, it doesn't discontinue what's going on in the street. It carries over into the state too. So what we saw, that wasn't really abnormal because we know people that go through these things have to go through these types of things. It's these types of things you're gonna get. You can come through the county, and right on the other side of the door when they buzz you with your bed and all that and tell you what cell you going through, when they pop the door, as soon as you come in, you can look to the left, look to the right. You ain't even been in there 30 seconds and you see opposition in there. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times ain't no talking. Y'all already know what it is. That's what we really saw. Much respect to Butter because a lot of people talk about Butter. A lot of people, he gonna fight. So I don't take nothing away from his character. He ain't back away no type of way. He ain't, he ain't stand down no type of way. You gotta give credit to where credit due, because a lot of dudes be talking, but they don't stand the way they talk. You feel what I'm saying? And Butter one of them dudes, he do be on these platforms. He done built a presence on these platforms. So to see the street side of Butter and see like Butter get active when it's time, let you know what he's saying fits, his actions fit how he talk too. You gotta recognize that as a real street dude, because a lot of these people, a lot of these street dudes, they actions don't match the way they speak. You feel me? And I ain't really gonna drag that situation out because that's something that we commonly experience if you ever been in that situation. And a lot of people that be up here on YouTube watching these videos may not have had experience being in that situation and going through them type of things while your life is in a situation where it's on pause till you get back to the free world. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that go on behind them walls that people may not know, but you get to see it because sometimes footage may leak, or you might see videos on YouTube where people playing, stuff like that. But the actual experience, you haven't experienced, so you don't understand where your mentality got to be at, how you got to stand for respect, the politics about your surroundings. People don't understand that because they ain't never had to live it. But shout out to dudes that go through it, make it back, keep their head, get back to it, and progress when they make it back to the free world, man. Because we can't glorify continuously going in, coming out, only to go back in. We got to glorify niggas coming home, staying home, changing and becoming something better, man. Because at the end of the day, we come home, we go in dads, we come home dads, but we got time to make up with the people that we left that loved us. So them second chances, you got to take advantage of them and live life the way it should be lived. And and do the things that really make you happy. Because living in the streets don't make you happy. Let's just be honest, man. It's paranoia, constant cautiousness. You got trust issues because you're around people you don't know 100% if they got your back or your best interest in their concern. You ducking people you don't get along with. You ducking the law. You ducking. It's just too much. It's nothing about the street life that makes you happy. And if anybody tells you that the street life makes you happy, you gotta judge their character when they say that. Because look, reevaluate that person, because this is one of the most stressful environments you can live in, whether it's by choice or by option. Let me know what y'all think though, man. Leave them comments in the comment section. Make sure y'all go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, all mobile podcast apps, and follow us, man. It's time for that Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint. And it's just like that. Hit that notification bell, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't leave up out the trap.